The writing process, it was very complicated at first, since it was a word that I was not really aware of. I didn't know how to start. So until one of my friends named Julie, who is also an author, told me that he used to write books and he's author, and if I want to bring my ideas on life, she can help me. That's how I approached her and start following her steps through. First of all, I have to write my book's story in French, since I'm a French speaker, and there we found an editor who helped us to translate in English, a translator first, then an editor that helped us to edit and make everything like looks nice. Then after that, the second process was hiring the illustrator that helped us to draw the pictures, all the character related. We will give him the idea. We want this passage, like a book page, to look like this. Then they will draw it and give us back, and if we agree, then they will draw another page. And after that, the other step was like hiring a book designer. The one that put everything together and give us the file that we send to the printing, and then we have our book by the end of that.
You talked about first writing in French and then translating to English.
Yes.
So does it mean your books are available both in French and in English?
Right now, since I am available only in US market, my book right now are only in English, but I do have a French copy of my books, but I didn't print them yet. So the plan is like in the future, I will also be printing like the French version and the Spanish version. I'm already working on that, so I'll be able to distribute in French and Spanish country as well.
You know, there have been so many changes in technology.
Yes.
The use of AI, the use of computers, you know. Mm-hmm. How is it affecting your work?
Yeah, this is affecting our work so much because nowadays most kids, especially we're writing kids' book, and kids are spending a lot of time on the screen, you know. So this is not easy to give them books for reading. That's why we are producing both, like we have like digital version also. So if you go, for example, in Amazon, you can download the PDF version that the kids can read on the screen, and so we make them available both in paperback and in digital copy, so they can access both versions.
How do you balance your creative writing and your other aspects of life?
Yes, I think all this is organization. So when you want something, you love something, you will find the time to do it. As a mom, I know that at this time I have to take care of the kids. I work also. I have the time when I go to the work, and I also have the time that I dedicate for my writing activities. So everything is time management, and when you love something, you can find a way to navigate and accomplish your dream.
From time immemorial, authors have had a lot of impact on society.
Yes.
So how do you think authors can use their work to drive like social change in the society?
Yes.
For example, now the war in the Democratic Republic of Congo where you came from. How can you as an author make an impact in the DRC?
Yes, the impact, I think that we can make the impact by teaching, you know. Our job, writing, is teaching. Most of stuff happening today, it's maybe because our leader did not get some knowledge when growing up, you know. So right now we need to show our kids that war is not the solution. Every time you have problem, you can sit, talk, and solve your issue. And by writing on that, providing those information for kids in the early age, they will grow up with that in their mind, and maybe in the future they will choose a different path than the one our leaders are using today. I think this is very impactful.
I want you to tell us now about your work.
So far I've written 2 books, and this is my first book, Guess and Learn Career, My Community Helper. This book is very, very interesting because I know today in our society, when raising our kids, we want them to be just like pilots, doctor, and there are some other jobs that parents consider like useless. In this book, I'm just teaching kids that all the jobs are important. They are free to do what they love and feel happy to do, because a doctor may need a plumber. So even being a plumber is important because in some ways there is someone somewhere that needs that job, you know. So I try to connect all those jobs in the society to let people know that you don't just focusing like on this one important, this is not important. All jobs are important, and kids must be free to choose whatever they want to do in the future, you know, because we all need each other. And my second book is Guess and Learn Magic Word. This is all about manner, you know. Actually, there are sometimes kids, they don't know how to navigate this skill in the society, but they are very important skill that can help us with many things. For example, when kids hurt someone, maybe just saying sorry will help him to escape. Maybe if the person is mad and was intent to do something to him, but just when the kid says sorry, that calms down and he can avoid some trouble. So I just teach them that manner is important. They need to say sorry, thank you, please, in any social situation to help them navigate our society problems.
If someone wants to be a writer?
If someone wants to be a writer, we tell them that this is an amazing career, you know. Transferring knowledge, teaching kids, this is a very, very valuable work that we're doing, and if they feel like there is something they want to do, I encourage them to join.
What challenges do you face as a writer?
As a writer, our main challenge is marketing, because writing book is hard, but the most hard part is selling the books. There are a lot of books out there, and you need to work hard to make your book come out. So, and you need to do a lot of work, a lot of finances. You need investment. So it's a long-term investment. I know that there are people that they start today and tomorrow they're good, but you need to be patient, because the very hard part is marketing. Yeah. Otherwise, we're good. We don't complain. Yeah.
But people say that if you're in the USA, then you don't face challenges like those people in Africa.
Challenges are everywhere. So I know that when leaving Africa, coming here, we usually think that once we are, everything is served on the table. But that is not always true. Everything in life, whatever in Africa or in the United States, you need to work hard. Hard work is the key of the success. So whatever you're planning to do, you're planning to reach somewhere in the life, you need to dedicate yourself, work hard, put all your energy in, and I think that should be fine.
Tell us a bit of your background, you know, growing up in the Congo, how you came to the USA, and how that has impacted your writing.
Growing up in Congo and coming to the US, yes, I have a lot of dreams in my head. And first of all, in Congo, I went to a local university, so I was supposed to be a lawyer. But when I come here, I found different reality, and I found myself in an IT field. So right now, I'm working as network operation technician in a mobile company in Harrisburg. But as my dream was to bring in life my stories that I learned when I was young, I didn't put that idea aside. So I'm still working as a technician and also pursuing my dream as a writer.
Now I want you to talk about today's event.
Today's event is very important, and thank you for Christine for organizing this. You know, this is helping us to showcase our work. You know, we are here at this gallery full of art, and we have this opportunity to come and show the world what we're doing, what we are working on. So we're very, very, very thankful about this opportunity, and we wish in the future if we can have like more opportunity like this, that will help us in what we're doing.
Maybe you can talk to the sponsors. Maybe there may be somebody out there who wants to sponsor this event, who wants to sponsor your writing. What can you tell them?
Yeah, for all the sponsors, we are available. Our work are here. We are ready. We want to transfer those values to kids. We want to raise good young men and women for our society. So if you are interested in sponsorizing our work, we are always available. You can reach to Christine and we can serve anytime. Thank you so much. If you want to get my book, just go on Amazon.com. You can tap Guess and Learn or tap my name, Pauline Atilite, and you will find my books. Thank you so much.